Hey guys, so I'm back with the same clothing and everything else from my last video. So we really need to get these empties out of the way because look how much I've collected. It's terrible. And we currently have Yana here joining us. You want to cuddle? Come on, come on, cuddle, cuddle. Come on. Okay. I got you, I got you. And yes, she looks extremely different because I gave her a cut yesterday. It's currently spring here in Sydney at 29 degrees, so it's pretty hot. So this little cut will help her out a lot. And I know she looks like a reindeer. A really cute reindeer. Okay. So guys, I'm just going to be randomly grabbing things out of this bag. And if you want to know where I got this little neat contraption from, it's from Diaso again. Really neat for your empties. If you stick a little sticker up there that says empty, really nice. So I got this really nice idea from Jen of Meejmuse, and it's basically categorizing your empties so you don't go on forever and ever onto each product. And basically she has them in A, B and C, and also I'm going to add F in there because there's just some failed products in there I just want to get rid of. So A basically for me, A is going to be basically Holy Grail, definitely repurchase. B is it's good, but I might repurchase it if I can't find any substitutes in the store. And C is just it's okay. And of course F, I just talk about it, completely fail, definitely no go. So the first product I'm going to talk about, there's two in here, and yes, I've been saving these up for a long time. These are the Colgate Optic White toothpaste, and I've been really enjoying this because it gradually whitens your teeth over a period of time. It's not like bam, white, but at the same time it doesn't damage your teeth and it doesn't have the funky fluorescent taste in your mouth. So I think it's a really neat concept, and I think my teeth are doing pretty well at the moment, although I'm not wearing a complementing lipstick to extra whitening them, but I just like that kind of whiteness. So I have two packets in here and they come in a bigger size. I'm using the bigger size at the moment, so these are definitely an A for me. Next I have these Hada Labo toners, and as you guys know, they've always been in my skincare. Really love them. These are really hydrating. This is for whitening, this is for hydrating. Or the other way around, sorry. This is for whitening and this is for hydrating. So basically this is it's a more thicker consistency. This is more lightweight, more thinner, but I just love these two together, and yeah, really great product. A again. I actually just found another one of these Colgate Optic White toothpaste from my empties, and this is the bigger packaging as I talked about, so it goes to show I really love them. 3 of these Biore Pore unclogging cleansers, and it's all really thinned out like this. Looks like it's crinkled up here because we have a tube wrangler at home, and James likes to tube wrangle everything. Basically, if he can get a tube like this, he'll wrangle it. And so we have 3 because me and James use this in the shower time, and it's really nice. He loves this too, so A product again. I have 2 of these Witch Hazel Foaming Cleansers. This one's from Thursday Plantation, and I've been just using these for the mornings. I really like this one. But for this one, I'll give it probably a C because it's okay. I feel that it doesn't work as well as this. This is by Grace Cole, and it's their Tea Tree and Witch Hazel Cleanser, Foaming Cleanser. I've been really enjoying this for the last, I would say, 6 months. But currently, I've been wanting something that's more substantial for a morning cleanser. So I'm not using this, so I'll probably give this a B. This is one of our shampoos, and I believe we threw some empties away too because we just go through them like there's no tomorrow. This is the Head and Shoulders Clean and Balanced shampoo, and me and James use this because James have hair dandruff and I have a little bit too, not afraid to admit it. So I've been really enjoying this for the longest time. It cleans really well, it has a nice smell, and if you have a guy around the house, they'll enjoy this too. Oh, and this is an A. Haven't got the actual packaging of this, but you gotta have your oil blotting sheets around. This is by Clean and Clear Oil Control Films. Then these are little blue films that you put on and it turns clear and kind of looks gross. But I've been really enjoying this. Whenever I buy this, I buy in like bulks of 20 or so because I like these babies. And definitely an A. Favorite exfoliator of all times, probably gives it away because this is definitely an A, is the Cure Natural Aqua Gel. Been loving this stuff for years and years just to exfoliate my skin weekly, and James uses this too when he remembers. Best product ever. My nighttime products, the Vita B12 range. This is the cream, this is the serum. Love these. They're probably A in my books because they just work so well for me. Really hydrates the face for the nighttime and recovers them. Just great products overall. A. One of my favorite sunscreen, and this is by Cetaphil UVA and UVB Defense in SPF 50. SPF 50, pretty handy for the summer. Really been enjoying this for basically all year round, and I'm currently using the other sunscreen that's for acne prone skin, which I mentioned in my favorites video if you want to check it out. But yeah, this is probably a item if I don't have that around, and I'll probably be back to using this in the summertime when it gets a bit hot and a bit more UV in the atmosphere. So A. 2 nail polish removers, one from Misha and this one's from Diaso. For me, these are probably B or C products. This one, I got it for about 3 years already, so I really need to be throwing this little guy out, and I'm not even sure if they have this anymore. It's the Advanced Nail Care Strawberry, so it has a strawberry smell, but it still smells like nail polish remover. This is just their normal Diaso nail polish remover, which I currently have my little push dispenser thing filled with. I'm not that fussy with nail polish removers. If it just gets the job done of taking out my nail polish and not stripping my skin, it's pretty much an A book for me. But these are probably B's or C's in my books. Antipodes Skin Brightening and Tone Correcting Serum. Really love this stuff. I'll probably talk about this in my last few Empties video, and I've been just using this ever since I discovered it. And so yeah, definitely A. The Tresemme Heat Protectant, probably the most well-known product on YouTube, and this little guy, I actually haven't used it all up, but the little, not sure how to call this, but this doesn't go all the way to the bottom, so it doesn't dispense all the product. I have to move this to a smaller spray bottle, but this is probably A in my books because it's the first kind of heat protectant thing I've ever used, and it works pretty well. I'm not that high maintenance with my hair, so if it does its job, it's an A in my books. Finish up these little guys. This is the Kinoyoki Face Cataract Aqua Gel. Yes, and basically this is just a clear hydrating gel consistency for your face, and this is probably a C in my books because I discovered something that's way better than this, which is the Hydroluron from Priceline. More accessible, much more, I think it's a bit more cheaper too, and a lot more hydrating than this. And you're probably thinking, what's in this little tub here? I have no idea too. I actually received this from a sample on eBay. They never told me what's the product in here, so there's no point sending me something if I can't repurchase it, but it's really similar to the Kinoyoki one. It's a clear gel and it's just hydrating for your face. Oh, this is probably a C because I don't know what it is, I can't repurchase it. The Avalon Organics Vitamin C Serum, and I've talked about this in many of my old Empties video. Been really liking this. It's probably my holy grail in my skincare routine, never let go of it, and definitely an A. I think you're very happy to hear that we're kind of at the very end of this thing. The next item is this Dermanew Microdermabrasion Facial Rejuvenation Formula, and it's basically a cleanser. I mentioned in my previous haul video that I purchased a Clear Sonic and that I had a bad experience, or not bad, just a not so effective experience from previous like brush cleansers, and this is the cleanser that came with. I don't really enjoy this because the particles inside are really sharp. I found it a bit more harsh on the face, and I just want to get rid of it because it's been sitting in my bath for the longest time and it looks disgusting right now, and yeah, this is kind of an F for me. The Borghese Fango Active Mud Mask. This is the sample size, of course, and as you can see, James got to it again, wrangled it. Really love this stuff. As you guys know, I purchased the full size of it. Definitely A in my books. It does everything a clay mask should, and it does it so perfectly for me. I realized another benefit for this, and is that if you have an active breakout, and especially with all my pimples coming out recently, is that if you have an active one, you apply this on the night before, and the day after you realize this pus inside or the skunk inside will bring it right out to the surface, and sometimes you can even like, puss, it's gone. So really neat, love it, definitely A. I probably had this item in my bathroom for the longest time, and it's the Clearasil Ultra Pimples and Marks Lotion. I mentioned this in my favorites a while back, and this is how long this has been in my bathroom. Haven't used it all up because haven't been touching it for a while. I feel that this product works well for about 1 or 2 months, and then after it just stopped working for me, so wanted to get rid of it right now, and I'm probably giving it a C. 2 really cute samples from Biotherm, and this is the Hydro Detox Moisturizer. This is the Biore Pore Moisturizer, and this is mattifying, this is obviously hydrating. I can't really read everything on the tube because it's kind of in French or something. But yeah, I don't really like giving reviews on sample products because you can never get the, experience the full potentials when you have little samples like this. But in my opinion, they're pretty good, and I'll probably give these a C because you can always find moisturizers like this in the drugstore that's a lot cheaper and a lot more accessible. This is how much we've talked through, and hopefully the rest will fit in. Another sample item, and this is from Estee Lauder, is their Perfectly Clean Fresh Balancing Lotion, and I believe this is a toner. In my opinion, it works okay, but I wouldn't go out repurchasing it because again, it's from a higher brand, a high-end brand. Of course, it's more expensive, and you can get something from the drugstore that's more cheaper and more accessible. So a C for me. So a row of Neutrogena samples, and the first one we'll talk about is the Oil-Free Acne Wash. This one I believe is yellow in consistency and is basically just a liquid gel inside. In my opinion, it smells a bit funky, smells a bit herbally, so probably give it a C. This is a Deep Clean Gentle Scrub, and it's the oil-free formulation. Oh, it smells really citrusy, so it smells really fresh. But again, I'll probably give it a C because I love my not Bioderma, I love my Biore one. So yeah, probably a C. This is the last one, and it's the Oil-Free Acne Wash in Pink Grapefruit Foaming Scrub. And yes, this is the one that smells magical. It smells like rainbows and unicorns. It just smells really nice. But again, probably a C in my books because I don't want to be just buying products for its smell. But yes, oh, it smells so nice. I wish they come out with a perfume or something in this scent. It's a really tiny sample of Badescu Oil-Free Moisturizer SPF. I don't really like it because first of all, it's extremely sticky. Basically, I don't know what's in this thing because I feel that it's like glue. Every single time I try to open this, it does not open because the product gets onto the barrow or whatever you call it inside, and it just glues it together. So really don't like this, and it gets oily too, so definitely a kind of an F in my books. Clinique has the cutest samples. This is probably like their full-size product but shrunk down to this. This is the Clinique Moisture Surge Intense Moisturizer. I've used everything up, and in my opinion I really enjoy getting Clinique samples because I first of all like Clinique moisturizers because they work really well on my skin, but I never wanted to splurge to get the bigger size, so probably in my opinion these are C. So if I have an opportunity to get their sample size when I buy their makeup or something, I'll definitely get like the gift with purchase. But would I purchase it for myself? Probably not. This is the Nivea Visage Q10 Eye Cream. In my opinion, this is probably a C because it didn't do that much to my eyes. And so yeah, probably took the longest time for me to use this up. This is the Rexona Woman Clear Crystal, and of course it's a deodorant. If you want to see what the end of a deodorant looks like, it's like this. A bit gross, I know. In my opinion, this worked well for the first 1 to 2 months of usage, and then it just worked average for me because me personally, I'm kind of a sweaty girl, so yeah. I'm just gonna say that much. So probably a C in my books. Sally has the Instant Dry. I'm happy that I got to use most of it up, although you can't use all of it up because it gets gloopy, and if you can see the color inside isn't clear anymore, so obviously other nail polish has gone into it and colored it. You can't really see because it's a red bottle, but you can see it's a really murky consistency inside. But really love this because it tops off your nail really well. and also it makes it last for a long time. Right now I've worn this for a week. There's practically no chipping up top, it's just the growth at the bottom that has came out. An A in my books definitely, and I've repurchased it, a new one, so I've used that one on my nails already, so really love this stuff. First makeup item I've used up, really proud of myself, and it's the NARS eyeshadow primer. Really love this stuff. I use this for probably all of my tutorials recently. I've used this every single day whenever I have eyeshadow on. It stays put, it's great for oily lids like me, and an A in my books too. A little tester from SK2 when I purchased the full size item is the facial treatment essence, and I've been using it since I came back from China. I still can't pinpoint what's so great about it, but ever since using it I can't let go of it. It just, overall my skin just feels a lot more, it's a lot more brighter, a lot more tighter, and I'm not sure, I can't pinpoint, but definitely an A in my books. If I can splurge out the horrendous amount of money for a bottle of magical water, then yeah, A. Alright guys, I'm so happy that I finished this Empties video. I can finally throw all this stuff away that has been around my makeup area for the longest time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and until next time, bye!